everyone. Brian Eckberg here on the show floor at E3 2009. We're here to check out Space Marine, which is the new game from Relic. I'm joined by David Cheong. David, this is a departure for Relic, right?
It really is, yeah. We're really excited. We built this team from the ground up to take advantage of new technology that we've also built from the ground up to create the most definitive Warhammer 40,000 action RPG game that there is for the console space.
I think a lot of people have been wanting a game like this. Obviously, it has its tabletop ancestry, and we've seen a lot of real-time strategy games with it. But this time, from the looks of the trailer, you're going to be playing a Space Marine, just chopping it up, getting it mixed up on the ground, lots of enemies. Tell us what you can about the combat in this game.
Well, I think least of all, like myself, I want to play this game for since the 80s. The property itself, if you play a tabletop war game, you're always imagining what it's like to be on the ground with these guys. So this is an action RPG game where every button press has a brutal result on screen. So you'll be decapitating this and that, and just it's pretty awesome as far as that goes.
From the looks of the trailer, it looks like you'll be able to design your Space Marine. There's some RPG elements, there's a lot of different weapons. What can you tell us about customization in this game?
Well, we're going to give the player the ability to create the Space Marine of their dreams. I mean, the property itself, Warhammer 40,000, is all about customization. You got your different armors, your different war gear, all the kind of abilities that they can kit out their Space Marines with. So we really want to deliver the definitive experience for the player in that regard.
And it looks like you have a nice mix between ranged combat and really up close and brutal stuff. Can you tell us about that balance?
Yeah, that's really important to us because the fiction itself, Space Marines are like, science fiction knights. And I think to lean on one or the other wouldn't do the property justice. These guys are able to take apart hordes of orcs, but they're also able to do that from a distance or from up close, so we really do that.
Now, you mentioned orcs. They're in there, of course. Tell me about the bad guys you're going to be facing. These guys are brutal, these guys are up close, they want to bite your head off, right?
Yeah, well, we're really only confirming Space Marines and orcs at this time. But I know that you saw the trailer, so maybe your eagle eye might have caught something or other in the midst there.
Tell me about the story. I know that there's an overarching story to the game. Tell me about what the setting is.
Yeah, the setting is orcs have infested a Forge World. And for those unfamiliar with 40K, Forge Worlds are planet-sized factories where the Imperium of Man builds all the war material for their war efforts. So this is anything from chain swords to power swords, and you're sent down to be a big bug hunter and to squash these guys.
That sounds great. Now, I know you're not talking about it explicitly, but any 40K game is all about multiplayer. What can you tell us about any sort of online or multiplayer aspect in Space Marine?
I can only say that we wouldn't be doing the Relic brand any justice to not look at that in innovative ways. I will also say that the IP itself, 40K, is not a solo experience. Neither do you play by yourself, nor is the fiction a solo experience. So we're looking at a lot of options in that regard.
All right, and the final question, of course, is do you have a release date yet?
The eternal question. We're really early on in development, and we're going to confirm that at a later time.
All right, so there you go. Warhammer 40K Space Marine coming when it's ready. E3 coverage continues.